Good evening everyone. This is Epitha from Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore, Department of ECE. In this video lecture, we will be going to discuss about the subject wireless network, and the topic in this presentation is about the network structure. So this is the outline of the presentation: introduction, objectives, architecture, access point based topology, and the types of network. So introduction, it is the set of media access control and physical layer specifications for implementing the wireless local area network computer communication in terms of megahertz and gigahertz frequency band, and it focuses on two layers of OSI model, that is of about the physical layer and data link layer, and it was being developed by the international standard of WLANs, and it focuses on the bottom two layers of the OSI model, the same, that is the physical layer and the data link layer. So moving on to the objective, so the main objective is to define a MAC sublayer, MAC management protocol and services, and it is of about three physical layers for wireless connectivity of fixed, portable and moving devices within a local area. And the three physical layers, it is being of about IR baseband, and it is also being implemented with the help of the gigahertz frequency bands. So this is the architecture diagram. So the architecture of WLAN, it is being designed to support a network where most decision making is being distributed to mobile stations, and it is this architecture, it is being tolerant of fault in all of the WLAN equipment, and it eliminates the possible bottleneck, and it is being of centralized architecture, and this architecture, it is flexible and it can easily support both the small and transient networks along with the large and semi-permanent or permanent networks. The architecture, it is being classified into two. One is the infrastructure network, the other is the ad hoc or point to point network. So the infrastructure network, it is the network architecture for providing communication between the wireless clients and wired network resources. So the transition of data from the wireless to wired medium, it occurs via AP, that is the access point which is being mentioned over here, and this access point and its associated wireless clients, it define the coverage area, and together all the devices, they form a basic service set, that is the BSS. Next one is the point to point or ad hoc network, and we have discussed about this ad hoc network in previous video lecture. So just moving on to the next one is the number of nodes or in wireless station that communicate directly with one another, it is being based on the ad hoc or peer-to-peer basis, and this implementation, it covers a limited area and they are not connected to any large network, and it is typically short-lived network within a small number of stations, and it is being created for a particular purpose. So this basic service area, so BSS, it is the set of configuration that relies on the access point that act as the logical server for a single wireless LAN cell or channel. So it the communication between the stations, various stations, that is for example station 1 to station 4, it actually flow from station 1 to access point 1, and then from access point 1 to access point 2, then from access point 2 to the final access point, whatever it may be, whether it may be access point 3 or access point 4, and finally from access point 4 or 3 to the final station. So this is about the basic service set or basic service area, and this access point, it performs a bridging function, and it connects the multiple WLAN cells or channels and connects the WLAN cells to a wired enterprise LAN. Next, moving on to the extended service set or extended service area. So the ESS configuration, so this ESS configuration, it consists of multiple basic service set cells that can be linked by either wired or wireless backbones, called a distributed system. So this is being categorized or called as the distributed system, ESS. It is said to be the distribution system, and this architecture, it supports the ESS configuration in which the multiple cells use the same channel, and configurations in which the multiple cells use the different channels to boost the aggregate throughput. And to network the equipment outside the extended service area or extended service set, the ESS and all of its mobile stations appear to be a single MAC layer network where all stations are physically stationary, and thus the ESS, it hides the mobility of the mobile stations from everything outside the ESS. Okay, so this is about the architecture. Then moving on to the access point based topology. This is the diagrammatic representation of the access point based topology. As we have discussed about the access point in earlier, it performs a bridging function. Okay, so here we have we can see a bridge kind of thing. So it performs a bridging function, and it connects the multiple WLAN cells or channels, and it also connects to a wired enterprise LAN. Okay, so we are having access point 1, 2, 4. So depending upon that, it performs the bridging function, and it connects the multiple WLAN cells or channels accordingly. So these are the types of network. Local area network. So a local area network, it is a computer network that interconnects the computer within a limited area, such as the residence or school or laboratory, university campus or office building. So this is the simple diagrammatic representation of the local area network. Then moving on to the wide area network. So wide area network, it is a telecommunication network. It extends over a large geographic area for the primary purpose of computer networking. So comparing to local area network, this wide area network, it extends over a large geographic area. So for the purpose of computer networking, so as we see in the diagram, it communicates over the large geographic area. So here we are having one LAN, here we are having LAN, so it interconnects several local area networks. So that is the wireless area, wide area network. So that is about the WAN. So next one is the MAN. So a metropolitan area network, it is a computer network. It interconnects the user with the computer resources in a geographic region of the size of a metropolitan area. So within a concern, within an organization, so it interconnects the user with the computer resources in a geographic region of the size of the some metropolitan area. So it is it may be some hospital or college or school or factory, whatever it may be. It just interconnects the user with computer resources with the geographic region of the same metropolitan area. So that is said to be the MAN, metropolitan area network. So next one is the personal area network. So this personal area network, it is a computer network for interconnecting the electronic devices that is being centered on the individual person's workspace. So it is individually based. So whatever the network which we use for our personal use, it is comes under the category of a personal area network. And this personal area network, it gives the access to some individual. Okay, so a personal area network, it is being used for interconnecting the electronic devices centered on an individual person's workspace. So it may be any headset or wireless mouse or whatever the electronic gadgets it may be. So it works on an individual person's workspace. So that is how the name itself indicates the personal area network. So we have just discussed about the types of a network. So that is the local area network, wide area network, metropolitan area network, and a personal area network. And we just had a discussion about the architecture, the objectives, about the network structure. So this is the architecture. So here we can see the basic service area and extended service area. So the extended service area, it comes under the distribution system, and here we are having the access point. So this access point topology, it is being discussed in this. So this access point topology, it acts as the bridge. So it acts as the bridge distributor, and it connects the multiple WLAN cell or channels. So that is the thing. So these are the types of networks. Thank you.